Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to be rated out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. Man in motion is Brown. Here comes the jet sweep. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
One of the tight ends motions right. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. One of the tight ends in motion right. Another run here for Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the give, it's Robinson. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On third down, it's Robinson. And the drive stalls out as he's brought.
Yo, you are so lucky Robinson is fucking slow, because that would have been a touchdown. Oh my gosh, you were lucky Robinson. I knew you was running that mid-blitz. Yo, I was like, oh, I'm about to run this to the outside. You were so lucky he's slow as fuck, son. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely not re-signing him after this season. I need another running back. He is slow as shit.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2. Hill brought in motion. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Hooker. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
The Lions called their first timeout. Third down and 9. Man in motion is Brown. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They motion a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Man in motion is Brown. They run on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
On play action, Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Second down and 8. To throw is Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. (7-3) is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Commanders 10, Lions 7.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Throwing is Hooker. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Second and goal. Hooker to throw. That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Hooker. This This throw right side is caught by Hill. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw, Hooker. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board. A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the... to start at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hooker. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is Gibbs. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 31, Lions 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Working free downfield. It is Williams. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it. Probably a little bit.
And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Lions 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one complete to Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Daniels. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They send a receiver in motion left. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Come on.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing again. Daniel. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Oh, yeah. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Catch is made by Wright. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Williams in motion. Here's Hooker. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Well, now this brings up third down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Okay, break. Get it. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Hooker. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Right back to Mostert on first down. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge, instead steps out of bounds well behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past. But here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Washington. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing is Hooker. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Hooker to throw. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls,
and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
and that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Mostert going left, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.